again. You are the who?
Founder, director of Asia E. Jones Limited.
I love that. I love that. Guys, we just always got finders, CEOs on this show. It's just, it goes from strength to strength. So can you tell us a little bit about you? Because your energy is through the roof. I mean, you're sitting down there and I can just feel your energy, your aura. She's just like, no, you can go first, Garfield. Go. I'm like, yeah, because you're going to be a tough act to follow. Asia, we adore you. Tell us, what do you do?
Okay, so as every successful person should, you wear many hats, right? So my background is in project management. I actually am in pharmaceutical, but I'll park that for a minute.
Legal drug dealer. We love you.
You know, I always mention that because that is something, you know, and I work in anti-infective. So that is something, that's an area that I'm passionate about because we make drugs that make a difference to people's life. But that's one life. Okay, and
one life, live it and love it. I love that, Asia.
Yes, and so I also have Asia E. Jones Limited, and what we do there is basically curate, strategically bringing brands together and creating a platform to take them from local to global or global to local, whichever one.
I love that. I love that. Say that again. Local to global and global to local.
That's right. Yes.
And that is a real skill.
Yes.
That is about strategy, systems,
structure,
and who you know as well.
Yes.
Because you look like a highly connected woman, and I know you are as well. So I know she's highly connected. I had her number. Guys, I want to let you know something. I had her number in my phone, right? And I didn't know how I had your number in my phone. Like, to this day, I don't know.
I don't know how. Then we got connected
again. And again.
Yeah.
So I got Erica. I went to another fashion show through James, through Diddy. Just so many people. So, but her number kept on coming up in my phone, which was so random. I was just like, we've got to be friends.
Yes.
We've got to connect. That is it. It's a done deal.
Yeah.
So I want to go right back. Where are you originally from? Because I would say you look very Caribbean, but then I would say you look very Nigerian.
Okay. The Caribbean element you're getting is because born and raised in London, I grew up around Caribbean.
No, but you have a very St. Lucian look.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even tell that.
I see that. Do you see that, OJ? I see that.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's where my roots is then.
Yeah, no. You can pass as Jamaican.
Really?
But Garfield's like, no, shout Jamaican. No, guys, in the studio, we have got so much Jamaicans. It's a bit like Jamaican overload. But yeah, but I see the swag is very Nigerian, very haute couture. Like, don't play.
Well, yes, you know.
But then the hair is just so fabulous. Every time I see you, so she had blonde hair when I was with her last week at another event, which was a very prestige, exclusive, phenomenal event celebrating women of power.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Shout out to E-Town Global. Yes.
Oh wow, what you did at that event as well. You just shut it down. I was like, they always save the best till last. That's why I wanted you to come and last. She's like, no, they want to go to last. No. I was here. I was one of the first. But you have so much to give. And I really want people to know who you are from the core. So you're originally from?
So originally from Nigeria. My parents are Nigerian.
I knew it.
Yes.
Yeah, Niger.
Yes, so
I love that.
Yeah, so parents originally from Nigeria. My mom is Efik. My dad is Yoruba. And
wow.
And born in London, raised in London, North London. Shout out to Northwest London people.
North Wheezy in the house.
Yeah, so yeah, and I most of my time, you know, pretty much grew up around Jamaican. So so I was very much embedded in that culture, the food.
What's your favorite? What is your favorite Jamaican food? I need to know this. This is
so
what
my
I need
favorite
to know.
Jamaican food has to be by far oxtail rice and peas.
Hey,
what? The girl
We're
knows.
talking Trini. I think Trini introduced me to Callaloo. I love me some callaloo. Yes.
Yeah, Callaloo Kyangwan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do like no, because I do know Nigerians. You guys cook with it. I had a meal the other day, and we cooked it from scratch, and it was called egg bono.
Ogbono.
Yeah, ogbono. I did it with Tony Lawani.
Yeah.
And, you know, there was a lot of spinach going in that. But there was a lot of these Scotch bonnet peppers.
Yes,
like, I think we did 20 Scotch... 20? What are you doing with 20 Scotch bonnet peppers?
Because it might not be the season for Scotch bonnet, so it wasn't that hot. So they needed to make sure it was hot.
No, it didn't make any sense. And she put it in the blender. The whole room, everyone's eyes were watering, and they were so happy with the guineas. And I was like, choking. I was literally ready to leave, you know. And, you know, but I got it. And I'm always up for learning new cultures. But I'm happy that you like our oxtail. What is your favourite Nigerian dish? Give it to me, girl.
My favourite Nigerian dish has to be efo riro and pounded yam.
I said that one there again.
Efo riro.
Efo riro.
Efo riro.
Ofo.
Efo riro.
Riro.
And pounded yam.
Okay, that sounds, you know, very French.
African French.
Yeah. Okay. So I like that one. So what is it? Tell me before I start saying I like it.
So efo riro is basically made with spinach. You know, it says spinach, meat.
Meat? What type of meat?
So the beautiful thing about, definitely I'll speak for West African food, is that they're very vegetarian based. So,
I was going to say that because you do use
and then
a
you
lot
can
of
add
vegetables.
Whether you want meat, fish, whatever, you can
it's
add
so
those in it.
flavorful.
Yes. And you don't need a lot of heavy seasoning because it's quite rich.
It is very,
So,
and then the palm oil I think does that.
Yes,
it brings it. But then with the garlic, the onions, and you know all of these blended.
We don't
things.
even use garlic that much.
You know what I was going to say?
We
Nigeria,
don't use garlic,
but you do use a hell of a lot of tomato.
Yes, depending on what it is, and also depends on the tribe.
Okay. With your tribe, do you use a lot of tomato?
Yorubas, they use a lot of tomato.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're not going to spend this talking all about
because I'm not a chef.
Yeah, but what I will say,
Yeah.
I do love to always talk about a bit of food. So
I'm a foodie.
Yeah. So what's your favourite go-to if you are just at home and someone comes around and say we can order whatever? What are we ordering?
Oh, it's got to be Thai.
I love a Thai. I like a bit of Thai.
Yeah.
I don't mind Thai. I'm not mad at you. Tom yum soup all
Yeah,
day
yeah.
long with the king prawns. I like that.
Yes.
So even though you are a born Nigerian, right?
No, I was born in the UK.
Oh, you're born here.
Yeah,
so
born and raised here, girl.
because you haven't got any accent at all, babe. I'll be honest with you. So I was kind of
I don't have any
Nigerian accent. Or,
Really?
No, that's why I was like, are you
So
Caribbean?
So I think what happens with the accent thing, it comes and goes. Because funny thing is, I do speak Yoruba. So
really?
it comes
like
and
properly,
goes.
fluently,
darling.
Go
and
there,
I read
girl.
and write it. So
What?
Yes.
Congratulations. Can we get a clap in the studio, guys? We love that.
So I think what happens, you know, I slip into it, I come in and out of it with the accent thing. So yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to be known for? I want to know what you want people to know you
In
for.
life?
I mean, just right now, in life, you're going to be, you know, you're iconic. That is a fun thing. But I mean, right now, what do you want people to know you for?
So right now, what I want people to know me for is someone who's trying to make a mark and make a difference. And I'm trying to make a change one person at a time, one day at a time. Right. Yeah. And people, you know, in space. Yeah. So, and that's.
I love that. So you're very much about giving back to the community, being community based, helping others, but as well as, you know, showing them the right way to do it.
Yeah. So, and when I say also helping, it's more like that thing of helping people to know how to invest in themselves.
I love that.
You know, how to. So because when we use the word help, sometimes it feels like, oh, you know, somebody's trying to do a charity thing.
Yeah.
And it's not so much that. It's more a case of, you know, I've done things, a lot of the things that I've done or doing have been done the hard way. So I want to make an easier path for someone. Like, you don't need to, if you took me 5 days, let me see how I can make it 2 days for you. Right?
I love that. I love that.
You know, or how I can, do you understand what I mean? So how we can use a network to sort of strengthen our net worth. So
there you go. They always say your network is your net worth.
Yes.
So it's always good to have really good people around you. I would like to really change that stigma about charity, because it's always when somebody's helping you, people would say, oh, it's charity, or you're doing this, it's charity. Give me all the charity. I want to take it. I will take charity.
Yeah.
Because I love when people pour into me.
Yes.
I really am like a sponge, and I'm very coachable. If someone does tell me something, I'm always going to have my own little twist on it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to implement exactly what you said to a T, to a fault.
Exactly.
You know?
I'll give you an example now. So I'm here. So one of the things I do, I work with brands. Okay, to build brands, to help support them. So mostly in the space of fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. Okay. Now, everything I'm wearing is independent brand.
And you look
Can
fabulous.
we have a look? Can we have
Okay. And
Yeah, explain to us what you're wearing, honey.
except for my shoes, which is LK Menor.
We like okay, Bennett. I thought they were
So
by
I am
themselves.
wearing, and part of what I'm saying about investing in, and supporting, I paid for my stuff. So it's not like, oh, it was given to me. Do you see what I mean? So,
I love that as well.
So the top I'm wearing is cotton loops.
Okay.
The leather shorts I'm wearing is Bloomsbury.
Like that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. My beautiful hair is Hollywood hair.
Hollywood hair. Girl.
Yes.
I love the hair.
And jewelry, Farah gemstones. Okay. These are people that are well within your reach. Okay. All people who, a lot of them, the businesses sort of started growing during the pandemic. That's when a lot, and just lovely quality, and, African, Caribbean, some of them. And, and sometimes people have this sort of biasness and idea in their mind of what that fashion needs to look like. Do you understand?
Lovely, guys.
Now, I'm somebody that I love supporting independent brand, and also like walking down the road, knowing that what I'm wearing, I'm not going to have another person wearing it necessarily, and so on. And plus, again, you're talking about access. So this is a way of giving access to some of those brands. So a lot of these brands also feature in the trade shows that I do and the exhibitions and stuff like that. So yeah.
Can we talk a little bit more about your trade shows, your exhibitions that you are doing?
Which you have to come to, Sebrina.
I think I've been to one of them already, babe.
There's a few coming up this summer, so
I think no, I'm gonna, if you let me know, you're in the Women in Power group right now as well. This needs to turn back on, please, honey. Yeah, you're in the Women in Power group. We have a group, guys, for women who are upcoming, thriving and established entrepreneurs. If you want to get in this group, please message myself, or you can message Asia. You can jump into me on the Sebrina Spencer Show. Message Women in Power WhatsApp group. We get you in this group. We've got doctors, lawyers, mayors, barristers, MPs, Asia. You've got myself. We've got nail techs. We've got eyelash techs. We have filmmakers like Kadeen over there in the corner. We've got everyone who needs to help you. So if you need something, you just come in the group. You say, do you know anyone who knows this? And they message you. Influx of messages privately, guys. It's our own private community of influential women in the UK. And it's a great group. How are you finding the group?
Really good. And it's good to be in there. It's good to engage. It's good to... It's a safe space, and I like that.
It's so safe, and there is nothing but greatness. We got motivational quotes that go in there, women that are doing events, your products, your services, and it's completely free, completely complimentary. So if you do want to come in that group, all we ask is just to respect other women in the group, and anything you're doing, we've all got a lot of money to spend, and we all like to help each other out, guys. So anything that you're doing, it's a great group to be in. We also have an Instagram, which is Women Empower UK, and we post anything that you are doing on that page as well. And it's just a nice community. So tell us more about what you're doing, because I want to know about these exhibitions, these shows, everything that we can go to.
Okay, so let's take a step back. So one of the reasons, so I actually started doing exhibitions probably about 20 years ago. This was before the word pop-up was even a thing, right? Yes, before the word pop-up was even a thing, right? So I remember it started randomly. Well, my mum's she was in Ghana. We're like, send some over, we'll sell them. And that's how it took off. And obviously life, everything else happened in between there, but there was always that happening. So now, fast forward many years later, we're now in a position where got a full company set up. We not only curate exhibitions that are Asia E. Jones showcases, we also do them for other people. Okay, so other clients hire us and we put events together. So whether it's in Africa, the Middle East, the UK, we're there.
And I've seen that myself. There was a thing in Oxford Street.
Yes, so we did Fashion Souk Global. So I'm also the CEO of Fashion Souk Global.
I actually met you there as well. Do you remember
Was that the second time?
That was probably the third time. And when I met you there, listen, this woman, you're not going to recognize her. She's always changing her hair and her outfits. Like, I mean, like, now you've seen her like this. Next time you will see her, she will be a whole Kate Moss in front of you. Then next time you see her, she'll be a whole new Kamora Lee Simmons stroke Naomi Campbell. You always changing your looks, and then you'll be a little bit of twist of Oprah Winfrey mixed with Devil Wears Prada. Like, you just can't keep up with her. Every time you have to be like, "Hi, I am," and you're like, you know who I am.
It's a good way. It's also a good way to disguise, actually. Now, here's the thing about that look thing. So people tell me that a lot. So where some people do the, okay, I have a brand and their brand is their look, so they have to look the same way all the time. I'm like, that is not going to work. You know, like, I'm like the worst person for that. So I guess my brand is the reverse, you know.
Completely.
Yeah. Even, you know, I don't want to look the same way.
Don't blink, guys. You won't recognize her.
Like, literally.
It's crazy, though, because she wears these glasses as well. I'm an advocate of glasses.
Yeah. Do you know what? When I saw yours, I was like, where's that glasses?
So she
minimum of 2 glasses in my hand every time.
Same here. I've got in my bag. I've got about probably 3, and I'm just like, she will have different glasses on, a different texture of woman. So, you know, if you're thinking of you're going to come back and see this same woman with the same hair and the colour and, you know, and she might even switch it up and have a different body shape because you just...
Girl, we're always working on that, you know.
She's like a constant masterpiece,
you know,
evolving.
Always. I turned 50 last year, so I was just kind of like...
Guys, can we take a minute for this melanated woman here? You can't tell people that.
Girl, I tell people so they know it's possible.
They're going to kidnap you and start doing experiments. You can't tell people you're 50. Wait, hold on. So when was your birthday?
December 29.
Ooh, yes. So that means you're not a Capricorn, are you?
I am.
You're a Capricorn.
Girl, I am.
Girl.
What are you?
I am, of course, a Virgo.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
There
Virgo and Capricorn, you can't mess around with it.
You can't mess around with that, guys. So definitely. Oh, we've got So guys, So I just want to get into Asia's. What gives you your drive?
So what gives me my drive? Ooh.
Because you're just not the normal person. I need you to know. Do you know that you're not normal? In a good way. But you know you're not like the average mole.
I received that.
You are completely unique. You are doing so much. I don't know where you get the time, because I was doing my own research, and of course what you sent to me as well, and I was just like, wow, just from face value, you're such a beautiful, outgoing, lovely person, but you've really got the credentials to really back you up as well. So I think that, you know, it's such an honor to have you here. And I feel like people don't really realize what you have in front of you until you really do the research, which is so bad. But I've seen the people, I actually have invested time getting to know the people that you have worked for, the people that you have helped, and the people that you are helping now. So when I see you, I see some woman that has some unbreakable bond with something higher than just this world. Because how are you doing it? Where is this drive coming from?
So, I mean, definitely, you know, my foundation's always in God first, because when things are not going the way, or you're uncertain about decisions you want to make, do you understand? And you're looking for something that you know you can't get outside. You have to kind of like take it into your quiet place and just have those conversations, you know. And one thing I'm always aware of is, so I'm somebody that in everything I do, I always think about the impact on other people. So which is why I always say, you know, if I offend somebody, I do no point keeping it to yourself.
Let me know.
I can't do anything about what I don't know.
Let me know. It's true.
You know, because I can't do anything about what I don't know. Because if people who really know me know that, like, if I know something I did hurt someone, that hurts me more than anything.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That hurts me more, especially when your intention was never that, you know, and everything.
Yeah.
So that hurts me more than anything. So I think for me, it's really very important how I work with a community, mostly women, men as well, and but I think it's really important how I show up, and how I'm sort of present.
But I'll be honest with you, you always show up looking fabulous. So let's take the actual style away. I feel like you are very intentional in what you want to achieve. And that's why you have achieved all of your goals so far. But where is the core coming from? Because you seem like you have some unstoppable drive, some tenacity. But there has to be a switch, because I'm telling you now, I know people that look the part, but they're not doing what you're doing. There's something, I don't know if it's your mom, your dad, has something happened?
So I honestly think it always starts with God, and then that opens up the pathways. Because a lot of times, I remember when I started my own company, I couldn't even imagine me paying salary. Okay. I couldn't imagine that I will be responsible for somebody's income.
Wow.
Okay, you know, and so again, I don't have that mindset of doing things myself. You know, I don't have that mindset of, oh, everything I have to do my own social media. I have to, come on, me, I can't do all of that.
I just pay somebody.
You know,
You're so Nigerian.
Yeah, you know, let me just,
I love that,
you know, and so I work with, so I think having that mindset, I've been able to, God has blessed me with the right people. I work with a company called Structurepreneur. They help, you know, with my business management. I have a team behind me.
And I can vouch for that, because I was like, Asia, I need your stuff. Oh, my PA sent that to you ages ago. I was like, what's going on? And when I looked, I had this long whole paragraph of pictures and everything, and I was just like, oh my god, she sent this about 3 days ago, because I kept saying, no, I need your things. You're like, no, my PA sent it, and then I look back, and then she sent it about a month ago as well. So from when you were meant to come the first time, and I just felt, oh my god, you're working, girl.
So because what I need to do, so I need to create space for thinking time. You know, that sort of high level thinking and making sure things happen. So because of that, I don't want to be my own bottleneck in my own business. So I make sure I have somebody who works with me to keep me organized and keep things, everybody has their role. That there's also somebody, every time you're developing somebody, there's always somebody that you can develop, you know. So it's that thing of learning and making sure that you can't do it all by yourself. And that's why when I see people in business and they're like, oh, they want to do their own social media. Since when? You're not even, do you understand? Get somebody that can do it, you know, or and stuff like that, you know.
I love that.
And then the other thing.
I can't wait till I'm at the stage for that.
And the other thing is, I don't spend my time, if I spend my time thinking, I can't afford this, or where will this money come from, I will never move.
No, you just
do you
need
understand?
to do it.
When you make boss moves, everything is not laid out. The plan, you can't always see the end from the beginning. You know, you just got to take one step at a time. You know, and everything, you know, so part of what AEJ does, Limited does, is to sort of help people see what's possible, how to help them. So you're a brand, for example, and you want to, so one of the things we do is we vet a lot of people, but we turn down a lot of people, you know, so we create avenues now where when we turn you down, we want you, but we know you've got something good. So we want you to be able to come to us, and
when you're
we'll be
ready.
like, okay, this is why we turned you. These are the things you need to work on. Okay. So we're creating that community so that people can come in there. And then what we're trying to work on as well is go down into, you know, that's back alley, that's corner in the village where you have that person that weaves the basket or does that, sews that leather shoe and all of those kind of things. And they can't get up out into that local space.
There's no exposure for them.
And then what's happening is people are going, taking that stuff, tripling the price and doing. So again, creating a community where you feel like where you can, you know, a melting pot of those who are, whether you're a newbie, you're an emerging brand, or you're somebody who's going at it full time. You know, so you have that space to see what's possible. And then because we put on these showcases, that will be your sort of your stomping ground to test out how you can show up in case because again, sometimes what makes people are scared to go, oh, what pop-up should I go to? What exhibition?
Your pop-ups are phenomenal. I will vouch for that. The one in Oxford Street. Wow, I haven't even posted my pictures yet. Now you've just prompted me to post my pictures.
Yes,
because
post them.
Banging ones.
The May one is coming out.
Exactly. So I can't have them backlogging each other.
No.
Guys, right. So listen, this is Asia. We're going to ask her to meet us back in the table in the next 20 minutes. We do have Elise here. Asia, before you leave us, okay, I would like you to drop some gems. You've been dropping pure gems, right? But I want to go right back to what has been the best advice you have ever received. So we just want to hear that. And the reason why I want to hear that is because I think that will be a big gem for us as women and as people, because I feel like you are really doing so much for the melanated community and you are such an inspiration. And I don't know if you hear it enough, but I see what you're doing. I hear you. I love it. And we just need more people like you. And I definitely think there's something that is, I know that you are a person that seems like you are never going to give up, because it doesn't even seem like you sleep. But
look at you talking like,
yeah, but you know
you're my inspiration for content, because I'm like, Sebrina's dropped a content. I haven't even done that. I need to record something. I'm like,
record,
you're there looking.
Just chop. We're gonna chop it up. So I just want, if you have got any words of wisdom, just to drop to anyone who is really at a point in their life where they are at crossroad. They want to start to believe in themselves. They want to make their dreams a reality. And I just love what you said as well, is you don't turn anyone down. If they don't fit the criteria for now, it's not no forever. It's just that you're not the right fit for now. So I would just love any gems that you have to drop to us.
So what I will say two things. Okay, one, just move. Just get up and move. Get up and do something. Okay, so talking is not doing. Okay, and talking just becomes procrastinating, right? And honestly, I can say it because it's something that I've done, and it's still a working area for me that, but I have accountability people. The other thing I will say is invest in yourself. Okay, so whatever it is you want to do, okay, you have to invest time, money to make those things happen. And they don't have to always be big money to start off with. You can start where you are, but move, because unless you move, you will not see opportunity or people that will be placed in your path to help you grow. So and if I can just say this as well very quickly, if you're an emerging brand or your brand that you want to step out, or you're doing stuff, you're a little bit stuck, please reach out. Okay, one of the things we want to do is we're working on a lot of concept stores. So if you have a brand and you want to really put your brand out there, or you want to do a product launch, let us know, okay? Because curating is what we do, and curating experiences for people is what we do. So again, that's a safe space for you. Yeah. So when I say move, that's a move you can make.
Okay, and I've got quite a lot of messages here, and a lot of them are saying you are amazing, you're fabulous, you are outstanding, we love you. Are you married? If not, can I take you out? And wait, the last one which really made me chuckle is, girl, your outfit was amazing, but you didn't turn around for us to see the back.
Oh, I turned around for you to see the back.
Well, she's Nigerian, guys, so you can just leave that to your imagination.